wasn't sure what everyone was going to be doing going in. There's talk of a lot of guys going for the standard. You know, it's not the nicest of days out. We weren't sure if guys were going to just dawdle. But I went in, you know, prepared for the worst, hope for the best. We got a good mix, I would say. It wasn't, 58 at the quarter. It's not insane. I just tried to be as patient as I could while focusing on the guys up front, making sure that Matthew's not getting too far away. He got a little too far away from me. But I just tried to be as patient and as calm and stay as fluid as I could, and know that I was going to hit it the hardest the last 100. I'm counting the guys in front of me with 300 to go, and I see Matthew, I see Ben, I see Leo, and I'm like, just got to get one. I really wanted to catch Matthew on the home stretch, but just gave it everything I had, and crossed the line, and we did it.
Was there any point where you thought you could catch Matthew?
I wasn't sure how hard he was pressing. I didn't quite have as much left at the end as I thought I was going to. But I didn't let up at all. I was trying to catch him until the end. He's, world indoor champion, so that's okay.
So when did you know that you had the Olympic spot knocked up?
Not until he crossed the line. How many times in this meet, wacky things have happened this week. They told me to run I ran as hard as I could through the line. Didn't leave anything to chance.
How long did it take you to get over 5th place in 2012?
It took me a while. That was really hard.
And you were really physically sick too, right?
Mentally, physically, Adidas, they've been with me the whole way. They believed in me since 2012, and it hasn't been a smooth ride. It's been really tough. I've tried a few different things. The foundation's always been strong. My family's always been there. Vidge has been my family the last 4, 5, 7 years now. It's been a really long journey, and I'm so proud to represent my family, Adidas, Coach Vidge, Princeton University. There's so many people that got me to this exact point, and it's hard to thank all of them, but so many things had to go right to get here, and a lot of them didn't go right for a while. So it's just incredible to be standing here right now.
When you're in practice, do you kind of envision someone like Matthew ahead of you? And now I guess that's kind of changed to prop or something like that.
Absolutely. We finished a lot of workouts with some fast stuff, and Vidge will be, 100 meters in or 50 meters in. He's like, go get Matthew, go get him. And today was the perfect example of that. I didn't leave it till the last 100 meters. We've been working on that a lot too, and he's an incredible runner. So just to be in the same home stretch as him is awesome, and just being on the same team as him 2 years in a row, I'm really proud of that.
When you mastered the closing speed that you've kind of unleashed these last 2 years specifically, it's been your go-to move.
Yeah, it's always kind of been there. It's just it's been like a frantic, I don't know if I can do it. We kind of been working on the confidence and just the maturing almost of it. But I thought the semifinal was the best race I've ever run, and the final, that was probably the best race I've ever run. I'm just getting better and better. There's a long way to go.
What did Vidge tell you before the race?
He said, don't overthink it. He's, just be yourself.
So what did that mean to you? What was your game plan then?
Close hard. Don't overthink it. Make sure that, don't let anyone get too far ahead. It was a bigger field with 13 guys. Right away, I saw Weeding was going to hang out in the back with me, and I'm like, that's a huge person to go around. So just sneak right in front of him, one less enormous monster to get around. But yeah, I tried to stay as relaxed as I could, and just slowly work my way up, slowly, and it would have been really nice to win, but Olympians, nice consolation.
You talked about your family. You talked a little about the role your dad plays. I was talking to Vigilante earlier this week, and he said he's been in an RV with his family. I'm like, who's been coaching Robby? He said, his dad handles the workouts.
Yeah. Vidge is he's an incredible coach. You know, he's been with me a while. You know, since he sat in my kitchen table when I was a high school junior, we just connected right away. But you know, my dad coached me in high school, and you know, we set a couple national records in high school. No one understands me better than my dad does, and hey, I understand more than anyone that Vidge is a person. He has job, he's got family, maybe switch those, and he's got Princeton. Then he's got a whole bunch of other things, and then I'm just happy to be along for the ride. And for him to bring his family out here, that means so much to me. So the fact that he's not with me, he doesn't see me do every shakeout run that I do, that's completely fine. I get to spend time with my dad. I love my dad. We get to go for runs together when he's not hurt and kind of tries to keep up. He comes to the workouts. He loves it. He'll ride the bike with me for long runs. It's a really great dynamic for me. You know, it's incredible.
Is your mom here too?
She surprised me and flew out.
What's your mom's first name?
Mary. Yeah.
Kristen here?
Kristen volunteered as a medical staff. She got a nice credential. My sister, she's an incredible human being. She wanted to qualify for this meet more than anything, so that she can get a credential and be with me in the warm-up area. She ran 210 like 5 or 6 times, not quite the 202 you needed to get in, and you know, we just prayed and said, hey, you know, how is Kristen going to get behind there? And she's a nurse, and she became a volunteer, and she took a week out of her life to come out here and support me, and I got to see her before every single race, and I think she was more nervous than I was going into it, and my family's just, it's been incredible. You know, the chicken parms, the relaxing days going to the movies, just, you know, recovering. It's been, I'm just so proud to have a family like that.
How does a boy from Jersey celebrate making the Olympics team?
We're gonna go to the beach when I get home, and
Which one?
Belmar probably, yeah, or Long Branch, I don't know. Maybe Atlantic City.
A former Long Branch lifeguard won the 1500 freestyle at the Olympic swimming trial.
Well, congratulations,
You know,
Monmouth County.
Get Conor Yeager.
All right, that's incredible.
Kid from Brunson.
What's the plan between now and Rio in terms of racing? I mean, you could barely race this year. Do you want to get in a fast one in Europe, maybe?
Yeah, that'd be great. I kind of put the blinders on. I wasn't really thinking about anything past this exact moment. So I'll talk to Ray, I'll talk to Vidge, and we'll get a plan going. But you know, would have been nice to get a PR there. Missed it by 0.1, I think.
And you're clean shaven.
We're streamlined. This is a business trip. Yeah.
No bun.
No bun. This is business. Yeah. So we'll see. We'll talk to Ray and Vidge.
Congratulations.
Thanks.